Hello friends, welcome to Spoonful of Imagination. My name is Matt and this is my wife.
I'm Erica.
And we have 3 kids that you'll get to meet in a little bit, Caleb, Jeremiah, and Reagan. And we are launching into this whole vlog thing. And so we wanted to take a minute and just tell you a little bit about it and about us and kind of what we're hoping to do here. Spoonful of Imagination is not something that is brand new, even though we're just launching this vlog. Spoonful of Imagination is actually something that started about 10 years ago.
That's crazy. We started with a family blog and we were just kind of documenting our life. And then one Friday I shared a post about something I had created that week. And it kind of exploded to the point where we were like, oh, what is this? So I started sharing more projects and we saw it was kind of something. So we rebranded into the Spoonful of Imagination. And from there, it's grown to craft kits and ladies' nights and tutorials. And we actually opened an art studio as well.
The initial project that you shared was like a DIY craft that moms could do with their kids.
Yes.
Like at the time we were traveling, we were like in hotels a lot with our kids. You were looking for things to do with the kids.
And you had to be creative in a hotel room with kids.
And so it was just this amazing moment of all of a sudden Erica started connecting with all of these families and these kids who were really interested in doing some of these crafts. And so that was just kind of our way of life and what we did. And like Erica said, you know, some things changed in our life and we've gotten all the way to where we've launched this art studio. So now you're teaching art classes all the time. And I'm more on the digital side of things. So I enjoy making videos and helping with film projects, graphics, Photoshop, editing, all that kind of stuff. So I would say we're both fairly creative people in a little bit different mediums and avenue. And as a result, our kids are kind of creative. I mean, they are so quick to pick up a camera and make a video or pick up a paintbrush and just dive into some craft projects.
See a toilet paper tube as something else and kind of go for it.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, they are just recycling stuff all the time into projects. So as a result, we have people tell us all the time, you know, oh, you guys are so creative. Your family's so creative. How are you always so creative? And I think it's a comment that used to just kind of catch us off guard. Like, what are you talking about? We're just sort of living our life. I think we've realized that maybe we do live on the extreme side of creativity, and you'll see that in some of our videos and some of the things that we will let our kids do with arts and crafts. But for us, I think one of our biggest goals and our biggest hearts in this is just this idea that we believe everyone is creative. Everyone. Yes. I think so many people believe a lie about themselves that they're not creative. And we hear that all the time. And it may be true that you're not creative with a paintbrush. You're not the next Picasso. And guess what? Neither am I.
Or me.
Neither is Erica. But you still have inside of you the ability to be creative. And when you get into the task and the mode of creating something and making something, we believe it's something that's really healthy, that can have just huge benefits in your life.
And it's a way to connect with others. So that's one way our family loves to kind of get off devices or screen time and just be together. You know, we like to play games or to go outside, but also some of the best conversations happen when we just start a project together.
Yeah, and we're like any other family. We pick up our phones and the kids pick up the iPads too. And it can be really tempting to just kind of send everybody in their corners. And we certainly do that at times. But what we have found is that in this day and age that we live, we love technology. It's a huge part of our life. It's a big part of my job. But we also know that it can pull us apart relationally. And so creating, like Erica said, is one of those moments where we all come back together, have fun, get our hands a little bit messy sometimes, and just enjoy the process of creating. Spoonful of Imagination, the idea, where did that come from?
Well, I loved Mary Poppins growing up. That was one of my favorite movies. And if you've seen the new version now, I can see why I loved it as a kid. It just really encourages the imagination and creativity. And so we thought a play on Spoonful of Sugar, Spoonful of Imagination.
So if you take a spoonful of imagination and you add it to your everyday life, you add it to your family, you add it to your friends, your relationships, we believe that spoonful of creativity, that spoonful of imagination will lead to a more beautiful, compelling life. And so that's what we want to do. We want to encourage you to add a spoonful of imagination to your life and just walk around each day and imagine the possibilities of what you could do. We're going to dive headfirst into this thing. We are learning, we're figuring out this YouTube thing and how everything is supposed to work. So I'm sure it's going to be messy. Maybe some of you creators out there can help guide us along the way. We'd certainly love your help as we do that. But for now, just want to say thank you. Thanks for taking the time to get to know us a little bit. Our commitment to you is to put out new content all the time with new projects, things that you can do, you and your kids can do on their own. We're going to turn the reins over to our kids.
Oh, yes, I can't wait.
They can't wait. They are super pumped
to take the camera back.
Yeah, exactly. They are super pumped to go for it with this. It's going to be fun, but like I said, it'll be a learning process for us as well. So please subscribe to this channel. Please share it through social media with your friends. Like this video, leave a comment. I think I covered.
I was going to say, that's all the stuff you're supposed to do,
right? Those are
right?
YouTube things you're supposed to say at the end. And we'll be back very soon with some new projects for you to check out. Thanks for watching.